Hello students, how are you all? I hope so you all are fine. Now kids, I am back with my session number 2 of chapter number 5, Food and Health. Kids, this chapter is very important for us. From this chapter, we easily getting to know the importance of food. हम लोग जो आटा टेढ़ा खाते रहते हैं, we are not supposed to eat that kind of food, junk food and anything. So through this chapter, I'm going to help you to understand how food is connected with our health. If we are not taking any healthy food, then our health is not going to feel good, right? So these both things are internally connected. So firstly, I'm going to give some information regarding food, and then after I'm going to explain about nutrients. There are 5 types of nutrients are present in our food: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Right? So these are the things that I'm going to explain you in these session. Right? Now, kids, we all know food is important for all living beings. All living beings. मतलब food is important for birds, animals, insects, everybody, right? Without food, nobody can survive in this earth. Now the thing is, there are so many different types of foods are there, right? Some kind of junk foods, some foods are like raw food, some are cooked food, right? So kids, the thing is, raw food like fruits and vegetables, they are so much healthy for us. Kids, what is raw food? Raw food is a uncooked food, right? Uncooked food, the food which is not cooked, that is raw food, right? And that food is too much healthy for us, right? We are supposed to eat some kind of fibrous food. Through that, we easily can digest the food and our digestion system improves, right? So food and health, they both are internally connected. If we are eating junk foods, though, it cannot give energy to our body, right? So we need to eat some energetic food, healthy food, through that कि हमारी बॉडी के फंक्शंस हो, इट वर्क्स सो इजीली कि उसको ब्लॉक ना करे. हमें मैदे की चीज़ ना खानी चाहिए, ऐसा फ्लोर नहीं खाना चाहिए जो हमारी बॉडी में कॉन्स्टिपेशन करे, राइट? And you know kids, all the diseases are connected through our stomach only. If our stomachs feel good, so we also can feel good, right? If our stomach upset hai, if our stomach is upset, then we won't be able to feel good, right? So we are supposed to eat good food for our good health, right? हमें टेस्ट के बारे में नहीं सोचना चाहिए, but we need to look for our health, right? It gives us energy to perform various activities, right? Food helps us. Food gives us energy, right? We need energy to perform so many things, right? When we wake up to till when we sleep, in between we have so many work to do, right? So we need energy to implement the work. So where we get energy from? We get energy from food only, right? So food is so much important for us. Now, it helps us to grow and stay healthy. It also helps us to grow. Kids, when we were kids, right? We are this much small. Now you are this much tall, right? I am this much tall. So these food is the only one which helps us to grow and stay healthy. I am little bit more healthier than you. So this is just because I am foodie, right? You people are also foodie. So we need to take care of our health through selection of good food, right? Food can be eaten in the form of solid and liquid. There are so many types of food are there. Some foods which is eaten by us is in a solid form. Some are in liquid form. In liquid like coconut water, any juices like etc. Right? And in solid form we are eating some raw vegetables, raw fruits, any solid form, right? Clear? So now let's begin our point number 2, that is about nutrients. Kids, do you have any idea regarding nutrients? How many types of nutrients are there? Importance of nutrients? What is the work of nutrients in our life? Right? Let me explain you. Food contains special substances called nutrients. Food food contains special substances that is called nutrients, right? Nutrients provide nourishment to our body. Kids, we need nourishment to grow, to stay healthy, right? So, nutrient is a thing which provides nourishment to our body. Different types of food have different amounts of nutrients. There are so many different types of foods are there in market, right? Even we are making so different types of foods, like South Indian, Italian, Punjabi, Chinese, so many, right? So there are different types of food is there, so it contains different types of nutrients also, right? Good nutrition helps the body to grow and fight diseases. The main thing is that we need some good nutrition, right? If any food contains good nutrition, then it helps to fight diseases कि वो हमें diseases को fight करने में help करता है, and it also helps us to grow very well, right? So we need to eat good food with full of good nutrients, right? The nutrients present in different food items are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the different types of nutrients present in different foods, right? We require all of them according to the need of our body. Kids, all the bodies need different types of nutrients, right? So we need all types of nutrients for our body, right? So first one is carbohydrate. Let me explain you something about carbohydrate. Carbohydrate give us energy to perform our daily work. Carbohydrate एक ऐसी चीज है which gives energy to perform our daily work. We have so many things to do, right? We are doing so many things in our daily routine, to sleep, to walk, to roaming here and there, to buy some fruits, vegetables, to buy some new clothes, to play with your friends, right? So carbohydrates is a kind of a thing which provides energy to perform activities. Clear? They are called energy giving nutrients. The other name of carbohydrate is energy giving nutrient, right? Why it is called energy giving? Because it provides energy to our body to perform various activity, right? So it is called energy giving nutrients. Carbohydrates give quick and instant energy. Carbohydrate is a thing which provides instant energy to our body. Instant energy हमारी body को provide करता है, right? Starch and sugar are examples of carbohydrates. Starch and sugar are the best examples of carbohydrate. Kids, when we feel like so low, chakkar aave padi jaye, what we used to eat at that time? क्या खाते हैं हम लोग? यस, कोई हमें नींबू पानी दे देता है, हम जिसमें शुगर लेवल होता है वो हम लेते हैं, राइट? तो इट हेल्प्स टू recover our body instantly, right? So we need to eat carbohydrates in our daily routine. So वो हमें कभी भी लो फील करवाता नहीं है. Cereals such as rice, wheat and maize contain carbohydrates. In our daily meal, our mom is like, please eat some rice. Means you need to eat both the things. We are like, no, I don't like rice, I don't like roti, right? But to balance our daily balanced diet, we need to eat all these things, right? So if you are not eating any one of them, please start eating little bit to little bit, but please start eating, okay? It gives such a good carbohydrate and it never felt आपको कभी भी लो फील करवाएगा नहीं. Clear? Bananas, honey, fruit juices and potatoes also contain carbohydrates. You all like potato chips, right? But it is with potato is healthy for us, but potato chips is not healthy for us, right? So if you are taking bananas, honey, any fruit juices in your diet, then it is full of carbohydrate and it provides so much energy, so much instant energy to your body, right? So start eating if possible. Then kids, you all are kids, right? So you need to eat one banana daily. It is full of calcium, right? And it also contains carbohydrate in that. So if you are taking one banana in your routine, it is very much good for your health. Okay? Children need higher amount of carbohydrates because they do various activities such as studying and playing. You kids are doing so many activities, right? And you all are kids. You need some more energy to perform various activities. So you need to eat carbohydrate daily, right? So they need more energy. People who do a lot of physical work, such as farmers and laborers, also need more carbohydrates. Kids, you also need some more carbohydrates, and people who are doing some physical activities like farmers who have some kind of a work in throughout the day to perform, that they need वो अपनी फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ से ही सब कुछ करते हैं, राइट? So they need some more carbohydrates in their food, right? So you children and laborers and the person who are doing so much physical work, they need carbohydrates in a proper amount in their daily routine meal. Clear? If you are eating carbohydrate, then it is okay. If you are not eating, then start eating carbohydrate. Okay? Clear? Now, next, fats. Fats are also energy-giving nutrients. Fats are also energy-giving nutrients. They give us more energy than carbohydrates. Fats are the things which gives more energy than carbohydrates. कि ये इससे भी ज़्यादा energy देता है carbohydrates से ज़्यादा. Fat keep our body warm. Kids, fat is the main thing that we need to eat on our daily basis because it keeps our body warm. सोचो कि अगर it doesn't keep our body warm, then what happens? हमें ठंडी लगती, हम अच्छा फील नहीं करते हमारी बॉडी में, right? So it is more important to eat fats in our daily routine, right? Fats keep the skin moist and prevent the skin from aging. Fats are the things which keeps the skin moist. हमारी स्किन में मॉइस्चर को रखता है. अगर हमारी बॉडी में मॉइस्चर नहीं होगा then what happen? हमारी स्किन ड्राई हो जाएगी, हम एज में बूढ़े लगने लगेंगे, right? So we need to eat fats in our daily routine. Extra fat is stored in the body for future use. Kids, in our body, there are some kind extra fat is also stored in our body. I have so much fat stored in my body. છે ને મારામાં તો દેખાય છે કેટલું ફેટ સ્ટોર છે મારી બોડીમાં. તો I need to take it in very little amount, but you all are kids. You need to take this fats in an equal proportion. We are not supposed to eat extra. Excess भी नहीं खाना चाहिए और बहुत कम भी खाना नहीं चाहिए. We need to balance our fat ताकि वो जो हमारी बॉडी में क्लियर बनती है स्टोर फर्दर फ्यूचर के लिए हमें यूजफुल हो. when the body does not get sufficient amount of food. So we are taking this fats, carbohydrates, we are taking all the nutrients into our day-to-day life. Right? If suppose when we skip sometimes these kind of things, then these stored food helps to give some sufficient amount of food to our body. एक sufficient amount में provide करता है. When we were not eating anything, तब ये fat जो होता है वो उसमें से कार्ब्स में से लेके वो अपनी बॉडी को चलाता है. समटाइम्स हम लोग फास्ट रहते हैं तभी हम वर्क तो करते ही है, वी आर लाइक इतना भी लो नहीं फील करते, राइट? बिकॉज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दीज स्टोर्ड लेयर कि वो हमारी बॉडी को कुछ ना कुछ प्रोवाइड करता रहता है. क्लियर? Oil and butter are good sources of fat. Oil and butter are very good sources in fats, right? Even almonds, cashew and groundnuts also contain good amount of fat. Almonds, badam, then cashews, kaju and even groundnuts. Sindana, mangfadiyo, they are also rich in fats. So in daily life we need to take these things, we need to eat these things but not excess. जितनी हमारी बॉडी को नीड है उतना लेना चाहिए, बहुत ज़्यादा भी खाना चाहिए नहीं. Some of the seafood such as salmon and sardines also contain fats. Even seafoods are also good for fats, good for body, and it also contains fat. Okay? So kids, salmon and sardines is a kind of a fish which is full of fat. Clear? So if you are eating some non-veg, so you can take these also. And if you are vegetarian, then we are supposed to eat almonds, groundnut, cashews, oil, butter. Okay? Now third one, that is all about proteins. Now kids, proteins help us to grow. Protein is a thing which always helps us to grow, कि हम हमें grow करने में help करता है. When we were kids, तो अभी बच्चे तो नहीं, you are like teenagers, I am adult one. So protein is the thing which helps us to grow. They are also known as body building nutrients. Kids, protein is also called a body building nutrients. Whoever wants to make its body, they need to eat more proteins in their food diet. अपनी डाइट में उसको प्रोटीन ज्यादा लेना पड़ता है, right? Our hair is made up of protein. Kids, do you know our hair is made up of protein? Sometimes we feel there are so much hair fall, so many hair problems we are facing in these days, right? It means we are eating so less protein in our daily diet. So we need to start eating protein, right? So ये problems है वो कम हो जाएगी. The special substance in the blood is hemoglobin, right? In our blood, hemoglobin is present there, right? That carries oxygen to all parts of the body is also protein. हमारी बॉडी में ऑक्सीजन कौन प्रोवाइड करता है थ्रू आउट द बॉडी? दैट हीमोग्लोबिन helps us to provide oxygen to whole body, right? And it is a kind of a thing that all parts of the body is also a protein, right? वो प्रोटीन को देने में भी हमारी हीमोग्लोबिन जो है वो हेल्प करता है, right? Proteins repair the damaged parts of our body. Protein is a thing which recovers damaged part of our body. Sometimes we fall down, we were injured, कुछ लग जाता है, इंजर्ड हो जाते हैं, स्क्रैचेस आ जाते हैं, बहुत ब्लड ब्लीडिंग हो जाती है, तो इट इज लाइक एक क्रैक हो जाती है बॉडी में. तो प्रोटीन इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग विच रिपेयर्स एनी डैमेज पार्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी, कि वो हमारी बॉडी के डैमेज पार्ट्स को रिपेयर करता है. Kids, when we fall down, we are feeling sick, में कुछ लग गया होता है ना, डॉक्टर डॉक्टर जो है वो हमें डॉक्टर सजेस्ट अस टू ईट मोर प्रोटीन्स, मोर अमाउंट इन प्रोटीन, सो इट रिपेयर्स आवर बॉडी वेरी फास्ट, राइट? मिल्क, cheese, eggs, pulses, peas, soya bean, meat, and fish. These are the things that is full with plenty of protein. This is like wow. ये सारी की सारी चीजें हैं. It is full of proteins, right? So we need to eat the things. Who needs more proteins? A child or an adult? किसको more protein की जरूरत होती है? Yes, you are a child. You need. It helps to grow, right? So you need to grow. So you need to eat protein more. More मतलब कि balance करके खाना है. Clear, kids? Done? So kids, here I explain you about carbohydrates, proteins, fats, right? Now in next session I am going to explain you about vitamins and minerals, right? So here I am going to end the session. Kids, I have shared a PDF with you. Try to answer it by your own self. Okay, if you still don't find anything, then read the chapter, page number 47, 48 and 49. Okay? So kids, if you like my video, like it and see you in the next session, kids. Bye!